In today's video, we were going to give you a movie review of the film Wonka. Yes, it's a few months out of date, but we've only just got around to watching it, and with the Willy Wonka chocolate experience in Glasgow still being topical, we thought maybe we'll review the movie. This video is not that. And the reason is that Warner Brothers are bullies. So, to give you a bit of context, a couple of days ago, we released on this channel a review of the movie Dune Part 2, which is, just like Wonka, a Warner Brothers production. It was shot by one of the channel partners, John. In that video, he used a few snippets of clips from the trailers of Dune to illustrate points that he was making. Sound removed, continuing to comment over the top of them, and obviously transformative and fair use. But no, Warner Brothers decided we're going to put in some copyright claims against that video. So of course we did what anybody who knew they fully fell under fair use would do, and appealed. We said no, we've reviewed this and we are pretty damn sure that these small clips that have transformative content over the top of them, our own music, our own commentary, fall under the definition of fair use. So we put in the appeal and we waited. The same thing happened about a year ago with Netflix when we reviewed Stranger Things Season 4. And we put in the appeal and we waited and they've got 30 days to get back to you. And on day 30, they released the claims. And they said, yep, you're absolutely right. These fall under fair use. We know they do. We know how to do fair use. But Warner Brothers are a different story. And they have rejected our appeal. And they have said, no, this is not fair use. I mean, it very clearly is. But they've said, no, it's not. And the reason that they give is non-existent. They don't tell us why it's not fair use. They just say no. Our only recourse is to either delete the video and re-upload it with replaced imagery, which is what we are going to do. We are going to replace the segments in which they have claimed with just some footage not found. Because, hey, they obviously don't want their product advertised. Or we appeal the rejection. And to do that, I have to hand all of my personal details, my home address, everything, over to someone representing WB. And they can still reject the claim yet again, without reason, yet again, which could instigate a channel strike against the channel that we've loved dearly for 6 years. It's frustrating because the bigger YouTubers, the ones who have the money to defend themselves legally, because this can end up in a court, they don't get these same strikes. They don't get these same copyright claims. But someone like me, a disabled man who sits at home and does this by himself, I do. And loads of other smaller creators do. And it's bullying. And it's just making me not want to do anything on Warner Brothers property. No reviewing DC movies, no reviewing Wonka, the new Harry Potter series that's coming out on Max. I don't want anything to do with it, because how do we know that they aren't just going to strike it, claim it, take anything that we could, the pittance that we make on this channel, away from it? It's not right. There's no way we can actually deal with it. There's nothing we can actually do about it. And so what we are going to do is we are going to bring down the Dune Part 2 review. We're going to edit it. We're going to re-upload it. And we're going to let people watch it at their own leisure. Yeah, it's not done fantastically, a few hundred views, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is that there's nothing we can do to address big corporations and companies doing this to small people, because we simply don't have the money to fight our corner. It's an abusive practice. And it's not just people like Warner Brothers that do it. I mean, we've seen DAZN Boxing do it. We've seen other people do it. So yeah, that is why I will not be reviewing Wonka and any other Warner Brothers property going forward, at least for the foreseeable future, until abusive practices like this change. But what we did, just like what every other reviewer and creator did, fell well and truly under fair use. But still, here we are. So no Wonka review, and no Superman Legacy or Superman review next year. I'm just not going to touch their properties. And as we grow, if we grow, it'll be to their detriment, perhaps. Thank you for watching this one. Sorry it's been a bit of a rant, but hey, it is what it is, and we are where we are. It's unfortunate, but if Warner Brothers don't want their product being advertised, because ultimately it was a very positive review, if they don't want their products being advertised for free, there's nothing we can do about that. Don't forget, if you've liked this video or taken anything away from it, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can become a channel member from just 99p a month. And what that's going to do is help us get out there and be able to do what we want to do, which is create the most comprehensive disability accessibility guide to theme parks anywhere on the internet. So we've already got 2 up for Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios Park. We're going to be filming some in Merlin parks here in the UK and maybe some other UK parks over the course of the next year. So anything from the channel memberships gets rolled straight back into the channel. Is going to help us produce those guides, do some good, and help disabled people like us when we want to go out and have a trip or have a holiday. Also, you get perks like a bi-weekly members-only live stream where we have a laugh, we have a chat, we do some music, every other week on a Saturday. So yeah, if you can, then please consider becoming a channel member. But thank you for watching this one, and we will of course speak to you in the next one. Bye for now.